And welcome back. And it is the 8th of February. It is the higher plus 5 a day. And let's go with the first question. All right, so what do we have? So a circle has equation x squared plus y squared equals 8. Now, interesting one. Common error here is because 8 isn't a square number, people forget the r squared, but actually the radius, sorry, screen moving around, let's just put this back. So actually the radius is the square root of 8, which is 2 root 2. Find the area of the circle. Okay, so area of a circle is pi r squared. I know, in fact, actually I can rewrite this as r squared equals 8, can't I? Which actually makes it even easier. So therefore, the area of a circle is pi r squared, but r squared is 8, so it's just going to be 8 pi, which just, because it doesn't tell me what to do, let's get my calculator out. So 8 pi is also equal to 25.1. So approximately equal to 25.1. Doesn't give me any units, so I'll say units squared. Next question. All right, so a bit of ratio. So x to y is 2 to 9. I'm going to write this down here. So x to y is 2 to 9, and y to z is 4 to 1. And it wants to know z in terms of x. Okay, so I'm going to need the ratio of x to z. So the first thing I'm going to do is make this a common number in terms of y. So let's write that correctly first. So that's going to give me, well, I'm going to multiply 2.9 by 4, which is going to give me 8. 9 times 4 is going to give me 36. Then I'm going to multiply this one here by 9. So 9 times 4 is 36, so times 9, and 9 times 1 is 9. Which means my ratio, now be careful here to get this right around. So x to z is 8 to 9. So that means in terms of z, I can say z, well, we've said that z is 9 times bigger than x, so I can say z is 9 times bigger than x divided by 8. And question done. Next question. Prove this thing here is never negative. So in other words, what I want to do, now, again, I haven't done the maths here, I don't know where this is going, but what I'm hoping for is if I complete the square, I can show that it's always positive in all terms. So let's just pull these together, cross our fingers a little bit and see what happens. So I've got minus 3x squared, which is obviously negative all the time, minus 2x, which is sometimes negative, plus 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now, if I collect these things up, that's going to give me x squared, minus 2x plus 4x is plus 2x, and then I've got a plus 1, and I can write this as x plus 1 all squared, and that is always greater than 0 for all, upside down A means for all x. Not much else I need to say really, is there? But not too bad at all. Next question. Okay, it's a set question. I'm given the universe is all numbers or all integers from 1 to 16 inclusive. A is square numbers, B is multiples of 4, and I'm guessing I'm going to have to fill the Venn diagram in. So which is less likely? Okay, right, so I'm going to fill the Venn diagram in, although technically it doesn't tell me to do that. Write down the numbers so you don't make a silly error. So the square numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, and the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16. So I can straight away see that 4 and 16 are my repeated square numbers. So and then I'm going to cross these numbers out just so I know I've used them. So I'm going to cross out 4 and I'm going to cross out 16. And I'm also going to cross out 4 and 16 from here just so I don't make a silly error. Then A is the other two square numbers, which is 1 and 9. So let's cross out 1 and 9 and 1 and 9 and 1 and 9 here. And then B is all multiples of 4, which is 8 and 12. I've already used the other two. So let's cross out 8 and 12. In other words, I've got my Venn diagram. And then the other numbers, which are, let's write them down. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. You wouldn't just know one of them to fit. So 15 are my numbers outside A and B. Right, we can finally get to the question. Which is less likely? No, less likely, not more likely. The probability of square number given it's a multiple of 4. Well, there are 4 square numbers, but the only square numbers I care about are the ones that are also a multiple of 4. In other words, I'm going to start with the 4 numbers that are a multiple of 4, and then I want the 2 numbers that are also square, and that's going to give me a half. What is the probability of the second one of a multiple of 4 given it's a square number? Okay, this is clever, so it's the other way around. So again, there are 4 square numbers. There are 2 numbers that are a multiple of 4 that are also a square number. So therefore, this is also going to be a half. So therefore, they have the same probability. Or in other words, neither is larger than the other. And that's it, question done. Usual thing, nice mix of questions today. As ever, please do leave a comment below and like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks all.